this is it. So, first team time trial drafting event for us, as my blister is thinking about the format of team time trials, and RGT Cycling with a separate server supports it more than Zwift, better than Zwift, it's a better support. Actually, you can create 10 or 50 events for 6 o'clock PM, all of them 6 o'clock PM, and each will join their separate server. So let's say we have a team of team A, team B, team C, and you can send them the code to the server, and team A will race on server A, team B will race on server B. They're separated, alone on the server, so nobody bugs them. Drafting, no other teams present, and that's the beauty of it. So, actually it's quite a good promise, so let's join event. And in the meantime, I will try to Discord with good guides. It push to talk, so this is RGT Cycling. It's quite different. Good morning everyone, Andras is here. Oh, and I need new gloves as well. Good morning. See, that's only the organizer is late from the Discord voice. Okay, let's just. Okay, so you have to pair everything via the mobile app in RGT Cycling. So let's pair the power, not my trainer, but my power meter. So my power meter, RGT pair. Okay, I'm gonna push the talk as well. Everything's connected. I am with my chain. I want my power meter to be connected. And they call that my trainer. It's a controllable. Then gets the power from the trainer as well. Oh, there's more, yeah. We're practicing team time trial. Good morning, Mike. It's a fine Sunday after a workout, before breakfast, so let's get over it. How are you? Yeah, me too. The problem is I have 2 kids who will start jumping on me if I get back to bed. So, team times I vote. I will see. Now where are you done? So, Borrego sprint is a square map, too long and too short sides. And probably the long slides will try to grab each other and change positions. And on the short side, they will glue because they will screw up eventually. Yeah, we did a couple of group rides at the spring, but Borrego Springs, and actually, yeah, back to the stuff. The second long straight is a bit tricky because it's slightly downhill, but I think, but it's not nothing too serious. When it's uphill, I don't know, but that's the tricky part. I think the second long, and it's not that hard, and it's tough to get it right. And yeah, but the team time trial also, yeah. So the team time trial in Zwift, I was checking the format, I was checking a couple of races, but I wasn't supposed to get together a Hungarian team because of the difficulties of the starts and the drafts when somebody gets docked in front of you, and I don't, yeah, it's nice, but it has its caveats. And what we talked about yesterday on Discord, separate servers for each team, that would solve everything what I have issues with Zwift team time trial. So I'm more interested in RGT's solution if we can work out something good in the near future. Yeah. Let's try to get the power right. You can see my power. Top left, my balance, my heart rate. Yeah, okay, still 90 RPM. That's where we start. So ramp it up to 180 after the corner, after the first corner. So we started. There we go. Easy start. Everybody has Sunday morning, yeah. We're starting easy. After the first corner, we're ramping it up at the front for 180 watts. The first one in the line, and we'll see how we can reach it. Actually, it's like a boring course, but it's perfect for this purpose to try out the mics. So yeah, 180 already. Okay, I'll try to sit behind you. It tells me 100 and 160 to keep behind you and Riley. So I'll try to do that. And 30, 170. So that should keep 140, 200. Just catch my a little bit. Have less of 3 meters of difference. Yeah, it's quite nice. Okay, I'm ramping up to 180.
try to keep the power so we can catch up. Try to keep around 180 because you will catch up anyway because of a loop, I think. Get 90 RPM. Oh, we're close to 180 watts. Okay, I'm dropping now. My got stuck on 300 watts. So I released the watts completely. I stopped pedaling and I didn't stick behind anybody or in front of anybody, but a little bit more work to stay on the wheels once I get to the middle of the back, I would say. Okay, let's keep the wattage between the advertised. Yeah, start to break, spice up a little bit the things. But we can it feels like that we can keep a straight line, but the changes are tricky to drop off from the front. We're powering up now. Now I'm going back to 180. It was smoother, I think. Oh, yeah, go. No, it's okay. Stay at the front here. It's a big help, but it shows me what wattage I have to keep in between. The other part will be downhill slightly, like 0.3, 0.5% minus. The other long straight, I mean. Now Mike is back in front. Okay, what's the target voltage? Okay. I didn't catch that last part. We're only slightly downhill, which will be tricky to keep the draft, because the front will be speed up, and if you got dropped, it's tougher to get on the wheels. I experienced that during the Viva front, so it's braking into the corner. Okay, I will drop back. Yeah, minus 0.6%. I have to keep 60 at 100 watts. I think it's nice. It somewhat works, but you're not experienced lining up with this physics, so it's kind of checking us out. My kids behind us, but we'll power up. Get plenty of power in his legs. So at 10:30. Okay. Powering up. At 11:25, I will power down. Okay, I'm powering down now. That's quite tricky. It's not tough to account for the constant changes in the pace. You know, at the front guy doesn't have constant wattage, but okay. And it wasn't flat or constant gradient. constant cadence. But we're going at slightly. And we are in a line. Easing up now. Now that worked nicely. That worked out nicely. And that last one was a success, I would say. Yeah, but I had to stop pedaling completely for like 10 seconds at this wattage. For example, 300 wattage, 10 watts, I expect that it will be faster to change. Shall we try with slightly higher wattage, like 10-20% higher? Turbo leg, yeah, overshoot, yeah, still that's really couple of stops. I think if with higher wattage, the overshoot will be harder to do because we will fall back faster, so we don't have to stop pedaling, or we don't have to stop pedaling for that long. Yeah, me too, Leo. I think it would be somewhat easier to switch places at higher wattage. Okay, I will try to keep 200. And we situate. So 587. Here we go. Okay, 1725, I will drop my wattage. It's 200, but it's tough. I'm not that coordinated to keep the cadence at 87. I get the rate is 88. But I guess, yeah. Dropping wattage. Now we are in a line. Trying to maintain that, but eventually, yeah. Keep that easy. So I will drop my wattage at 20-25. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate the feedback. I hope I can shave off a couple of minutes by Christmas. 1:45, still a good time on that too. It's relentless. There's no rest phases like up the West, up the Zwift, up at the Zwift, whatever. So up the ADZ. Because on ADZ, on the corners you have a breathing space. On Bentop, not really. So change by the full minute. Bentop is a crazy long climb. I think the easiest part are 7 or 8%, something like that, yeah. Yeah, no bend, and the scenery is dull at the top. Okay, I'm dropping in 10 seconds before the corner. Now, actually went top do this. I think it's quite boring. The scenery is nice though, but it's quite boring. You always see that long straight, big turn, long straight. Let's just catch her. Let's just catch them. And you're back. And I'm back at the back. That's a nice straight line. I should mind the gradient. It's yeah. I should keep between 100 and 140. This is not that easy. Long straight and slightly down, and it's changing from 0.9 to 0.3. Yeah, it feels better. It feels better for the second run. Okay, I'm taking over Riley. Watts, 90 RPM. Dropping in 10. The routing can trick the line. mic is speeding up. It's loading nicely. What should be the target power? 220. Just raise it a little bit. $250 then. Okay, so 250 for 30 seconds, then switch. With the higher speed, it's harder to overshoot. Now I can't get it straight on these wheels. Going through. Sorry, I was early. Set the situate at 250. Here we go, 93, 95. I'm dropping. We got somewhat disoriented. 250. easier to just call the names who should go to front, the others are easing up and slotting behind. Probably that's the way to go. Ah, it was better. It's quite tricky to get it right. Yeah, it seems so. You wanted an easy ride, but the power meter thought otherwise. So my power is fluctuating, their power is fluctuating, so it's quite tough to get it right. But I think if we can call names, so let's say that Neil goes through, Anders drops, then Neil drops, Mike goes through. So we only have one guy to take care of his own space, and the others has to slot it. Dropping. Never has to change gears. Thank you, Brian, for the follow. We got a couple of times to try. So I feel that we can do it. Yeah, I would stay at front up to 38 minutes. That's downhill. Dropping back. That's the pedal. They're on you say. I was overshooting by changing cameras. I overshoot by changing cameras. But actually drone view feels easier to judge the gaps and the space. Still overshooting. And there it goes. That view is better for time trials. Easier to see the line, slight changes. I should overtake Mike. Everyone should stay behind Neil. Stay behind. That's it. Outdoor it's probably easier because we have brakes. But here, not so much. Dang. As well as the rhythm, it's quite tough to judge. Oh, I was overshooting. Dropping in 10. That's exciting. Try to keep alive. Thank you, Pizza, for the follow. Okay, I will stop now. Actually covered 23 kilometers for the 23. I do think it can work, but it has to be constructed with the changes I mean. I was thinking that what if, let's say we have 6 people, and you call the names who should go to front, everyone else should drop behind. That would be easier than try to rotate based on the position. Yeah, that will work. Then you just call that somebody's, let's say somebody's the captain, and he calls that, okay, 1 goes, 2 goes, 3rd goes, 4 goes, something, 4th. I'm sorry, it's breaking up. I can't hear the whole sentence. So it would be easier to do a 6-man and just give them numbers or letters, whatever works for you. And there should be one captain who can call who call the numbers like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, etc. again and again. So I know that my number is 3rd. I don't care anything else about it. I'm just trying to follow, and when I hear my number, I just power up and go to front. Keep it for 30 seconds. Then when I hear another number, I just power down and then slot in. That will be probably easier with this physics. There is no sticky draft in RGT, so it would be easier. But it was a very nice try, and I think we got it right for a couple of times, and it worked nicely. Okay, I just a few words. Okay, so I recorded that and I will upload it to YouTube and share it on Discord. I don't know if you want me to share it anywhere else, but you will share it if you want to. Then you can check. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for the company. Have a nice day. I will drop off for the family. See you. So that was team time trial practice on RGT Cycling. And I do think it worked well. Yeah, it had its caveats. The physics is different. So I don't think, probably if you are very precise with your cadence and you can hold the cadence on slightly changing course like this one. Thank you, Kevin. So if you can keep your cadence on a specific gradient, let's say 0 or 4.5 or minus 0.5 or something, then you can keep the wattage. And I think it's a better idea with this physics is to call the numbers or the names, so call it on order. Let's say the captain says, the leader, captain, whatever you call it, says that let's just add it, that first goes, and the guy behind the number 1 gives the wattage at 250. Everybody else has to slot in. Then the captain says after 30 seconds or 60 seconds or whatever seconds, second one, then the first ease off, second one keeps the wattage. Have nothing else to do, just keep the wattage, 250. And it's the first guy's job to drop back and slot in. Then you hear the number 3rd one, and the 3rd keeps the wattage at 250, for example, and the second guy in front has the job to slot out and slot in. That would be an easier system with this physics, I think now. Probably if we try it a couple of times again, my opinion will change, but at the moment I feel that right based on today's try. But it was the first 40 minutes ever I did team time trial, so probably I'm wrong here. We will see. Anyhow, thank you for watching today's stream with the workout and with this one. Thank you for the company, everyone in the chat, and thank you for the riders in Zwift, and thank you Mike, Neil and Riley for this experience. It's kind of exciting. It's a new thing for me. Yeah, so yeah, thank you very much. I will upload it to YouTube and share it with you and with everyone else who wants to watch. Goodbye everyone.